Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Tammy After Dark Story Hour. Tonight we are going to continue on with the book that we started last night, Total Eclipse of the Heart. We are now into chapter 2. I'm going to be reading you guys a couple pages, so turn the lights down low, put the kids to bed, grab something to drink, and lay down, and let me do the reading. Let's get started. Chapter 2 is entitled Damon Johnson. July 4th, 2007. Wheaton, Maryland. Carly, I'm telling you, that motherfucker is too fine for words. I bet he blows your back out every damn night. You ain't never lied, Jordan. Do you see that rocket in those shorts? I can see that damn thing all the way over here. Do I see it? Girl, it's making me hungry. I'm starving, and I'm not talking about those ribs on the grill. Yeah, forget about him cooking out here. I wouldn't mind heating up some shit in the bedroom. Carly, tell us the truth. Can you even handle all that, man? He looked like he needs at least 4 or 5 women to keep him satisfied. Y'all crazy. I keep my shit on point. Damon is well taken care of. Thank you very much. Well, if you ever need some backup pussy, give a sister a call. You can call me 24/7. I know that's right. Call me too. Shit, I'll settle for simply watching him go to work. Give me a bowl of butter popcorn, a Pepsi, and a front row seat. You all better find your man on Damon's website. Leave mine alone. Please, those men on that website are full of crap. Last few good men, my ass. What about Bobby and Steve? They're cute in an old-fashioned sort of way. Carly, you need glasses? Those suckers aren't cute by any stretch of the imagination. You hear those pigeons over there? Steve asked, as I threw another slab of ribs onto the grill. How can I not hear them? I replied. Carly friends are a trip. Bobby grabbed a barbecue chicken leg out of the pan and started gnawing it down to the bone. Have any of them ever actually tried to get busy? I smirked. They have no shame in their game. I'll leave it at that. Oh, come on, Steve said. Spill the beans. You know women aren't the only ones who gossip. Don't I know it, I said. You and Bobby are worse than any woman I've ever seen. All you chatter about is sex, lives, or lack therefor. Rub that shit in, why don't you? Bobby popped the tab on his third beer. I'm this close to finding the lady of my dreams. With his free hand, he pressed his thumb and index finger together. I'm simply taking my time. I only plan on getting married once. Everybody only plans on getting married once, Steve said. True, Bobby admitted. But I'm not going to end up like a lot of these peeps. I have zero intentions on being on my 3rd or 4th marriage by the time I'm 40. I want to settle down, father some legacies to carry on my name, and have ready, available pussy in my bed every night. I laughed. Seems like you have it all figured out. Steve looked at me. When are you and Carly going to have some kids? You've been married for going on 4 years. Damn, you sound like my mother. Everything happened in due time. I flipped the ribs over and took another sip of my orange juice. I don't know why I felt like I had to define my manhood, since neither of them were getting sex on a regular. Yet I felt compelled to add, it's not from lack of sex that we don't have a child. I can tell you that much. Bobby glanced at my cup of juice and shook his head. Damon, I don't see how you do it. Do what? Refrain from drinking alcohol. Is liquor a requirement these days? I asked. No, but shit, it helps take the edge off, Bobby replied. I glanced down at Bobby's beer gut and chuckled. Preach, Steve said, as he poured himself some whiskey, his drink of choice, into a cup. Life is stressful and I need to be able to relax. Well, I'll work out to relax. They both smirked, hating on me because of my body. Bobby looked over at the women sitting around the table on the deck, still talking trash, and then back at me. Damon, I have to admit, you have it all. A fine wife. Amen, Steve said. A nice crib. Amen. A good job. Amen again. One of the hottest up-and-coming website. Amen 4 times. And you're cut like a statue, Steve said. I'm not commenting on another man's body. There, I draw the line. But amen's all the other shit. We all laughed as I finished up grilling so we could eat before the fireworks started later on that evening. As we sat around the deck eating, Carly's friends continued on their tirade about how fine I was. They love scoping out men in general, but they especially love checking me out. Most women would feel uncomfortable if their girlfriends acted like they wanted to fuck their husband on sight. But not Carly. She had me hooked, and she knew it. In her mind, there was 0 chance of me cheating on her, and she was right. While Steve and Bobby were both single and looking, I will be the first to admit that most of my other buddies had a problem with being devoted to one woman, even if they had exchanged marriage vows. I take mine seriously. Carly and I have been married for a glorious 4 years, and I wouldn't have traded her for all the women in the world. Men tend to be egotistic creatures, and some of my married friends had the nerve to get pissed if their mistress or mistresses stepped out on them. That defied logic, but made perfect sense to them. So, that was it for tonight. This is a very long chapter, so I'm going to be breaking it down in sessions for you guys. So definitely make sure you stay tuned for the next part of this chapter. And have a good night. Make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe, leave comments, and follow me on Instagram. That's Tammy2Pretty. Also, friend me on Facebook at Tammy Quick, and I definitely will be coming back to you guys later on. Thank you. Have a good night.